Oh, shit, I haven't heard this in forever. Maybe. I don't think I've heard this in a long time. Right. Maybe I should play Persona 5 Royale. You guys think I should? Maybe I should play Persona 5. It'll be fun. Man, look at me, that cop-out answer. Alright. Jesus. And for now, I want to focus on the old days first. Right. There's too many people in this PC. But now I just want to tell the story from like the beginning up to the end. So with that, I think it's CT. Oh, hold on. I forgot. Neo Ikazuji-san, Kotochi, Rangai, Paxton, Nisi, Frostburn, Phoenix, Shin Mascariola, Neo City Animator, Taranya, and that's it. Okay. I see it. Alright, CT, alright. So,
Sure.
was that?
Memories flowing in.
Okay. So, like, I think you go for the beginning here where, oh. So let's begin before VR chat. We're talking like September, October, November, before I even hopped on. So what was happening was that I was in a relationship with this girl for 6 years now. And after like, you know, after she got to start working, it was hard for us to keep talking and communicating with each other. So I kind of felt like, oh, you know, this is not good. Because I feel like this relationship might be over soon. This relationship has been going on for 6 years, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. So it did. It never ended officially. It was just that we rarely talked. So for like September, October, November, I had Arashi and Jarek and like, oh dude, I don't know about this. I had these two guys like distracting me because they know what's up. And then while in the middle of it and around like late November, late November, it's like, oh, this stream. I came across a YouTube video. It was a guy in VR playing with the doll, like, and he stole the doll off someone, and then this anime girl chased him with a scythe, and that's it. I was like, this sounds fun, right? And the guy said, yeah, look at this tree. I said, this sounds fun. So I decided to check the game out. Oh, VR chat. Okay, what is this? Because I was like, oh, I needed to distract myself. My girlfriend isn't here most of the time, and I'm not confident about this relationship lasting. So that's it. I went on VR chat, and since I was a huge Konkole fan at the time, right? I went by the Admiral. Yeah, the Admiral. Got pneumonia. Dang, pneumonia? Holy shit. Yeah, take care, dude. But yeah, those were the days. Maybe we could get some maybe we could get some pictures going while we're here, so we gotta get some visual storytelling. Oh yeah, we're about to pull the VR chat screenshots folder that has like, let me see.
Just be careful with the ones you go through.
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, 10,271 VR chat screenshots. So we'll go through that as I explain my story. Damn, that.
Brother.
What?
So many.
What? This is how it is, bro. I'm gonna be careful. Hopefully I can double check before I put it in. If you know what
I was.
Yeah. Let me just do that and load in a picture. So I'm gonna show my first ever VR chat picture here. It's this one. This is like the first ever, right? So I'm like, oh, it's Nyowa. And then, yeah, it was Nyowa, right? So I was like, oh, we're just chilling. This is old Mimi's like avatar test world, right? So this was the test world that people go to, and like, oh yeah, that's cool. There's like tons of people here. The basics, like I was trying to find Konkole avatars at the time because I was a huge Konkole fan. Hell, I was even a Konkole avatar. Look at that, that's Chokai right there. The reason it looks so scuffed because like back then, during the early days of VR chat, there was this 20,000 polygon limit, where if your avatar is more than 20,000 polygons, it refuses to upload your avatar. Now, there was a way to get around that limit pretty easy because it was just a code check. So you can go into VRChat SDK and put in like one circle, so it's 200,000 instead of 20,000. That was funny. So here's another one. Member Happy Day. This is also the hub, the 2018 hub, and stuff like that. And oh, this is it. So after running around VR chat, there was this one world that had a lot of people. It was Cafe LeBlanc. And then I just this is the first thing I saw. When I saw this alien like filling up this Shimakaze over, I was like, yeah, this is exactly the type of like game and community I want to be a part of, right? So I'm like, damn. Like, this is it, right? Actually, so there's no delay. So there's no delay, CT. I'm gonna share screen the output projector, so it's like no delay.
Okay.
Instead of you guys having to check the stream and having potential delays on the images.
Let me just pop out chat again.
So yeah, it's like there was that. And then I was still like thinking, I was still making new screenshots, like I was doing Matsuwa, which looked terrifying because again the 20,000 polygon limit was definitely causing it to have like that was definitely causing avatars to look very hella ugly. And then, you know, I just basically world hopped. There was a lot of worlds. Here's a Miku that I found at Mario 64 world. It was pretty interesting because, again, at the time, it was like, oh, VRChat is new. Like, oh my god. My first time seeing stuff like this. This was one of the old Avatar maps. This was in... I think this was Big Al. No, it's not Big Al's Avatar Corridors. It was something similar. It's like a huge mirror. Ever since the beginning, they're already having a... Discord screen is black. Yeah, because I'm not focused onto it. Here. I'll just do fucking screen 1.
Ah.
So I have like Big Al's here, right? Or whatever that was. It's like Avatar Corridor stuff. But yeah, it was this. This was in the old Black Cat. I mean Pug. Sorry, this was in the old Pug. Oh man, I think it. Yeah, it was revamped. So again, I was just running around like public worlds. It was pretty. That was it. I was mute running around public worlds, and you know, like, oh, why am I talking about that? And then like, when was this? This is 2 days after I started going on VRChat. I was like, oh, maybe I should make an admiral. So I made an admiral. Oh god. Oh my god, look at his scuff ass, bro. Look at this scuff ass. There's my first friend. My first VRChat friend was Penguin. Funnily enough, I saw him online one time, I think recently. This is saying, dude. And you know, Penguin was there chilling, and then we went on these like going to the bowling worlds and stuff. And then I just settled on Cafe LeBlanc being like the world that I would stay in. So I was like, oh, this seems like a chill world to just stay in. You know, there's some cool people here, and I always like the ambient music, which is the music playing in the background right now. And then, well, this is I don't know, this nerd over here behind the counter, like serving people up. Look at this nerd over here. Who's that?
You?
Who is this dude? Who's this dude, bro?
Hey, bro.
So,
I don't see no nerds over here, bro.
So yeah, that's how I met CT. It was like, oh, 2 days after I started VRChat. There's this Sasuke that was trying to build like a Tower of Cups, and I was just watching intently because, oh, it's nice, right? Yeah, like, oh my god, the old VRChat UI. Hold on, let me open this and make sure it's safe. Alright. Damn.
God.
God damn, right? Like, what is this? The Great Pug presentation room had people in it. The Void Club. Gaia Night was also pretty popular back then. BioGX, yeah. Oh, look at that nerd. I finally befriended that nerd back there. He was pretty chill. You know? And then there's this dude as well. He just came by and yeah. It's like, hey, yo, what's up? So this guy, Dark, he also became a really good friend of ours. He was a regular at the cafe as well, alongside the others on CT and stuff. And then I think the coolest part was this. This was the first ever VR user I've seen, like the Sasuke as well, sorry. The alien, but this was the first VR user that like interacted with me and like, oh, this is cool. Look at it. Look at it. Like a peace sign. What the hell? You can do that in this game? I was it was pretty like at the time VR users were extremely rare. We were talking like about 1 in 100 like people on VRChat had VR. Like it was so rare to see someone in VR because at the time your choices were either the Oculus Rift CV1 or the HTC Vive. So you only had 2 choices. Then they were very expensive choices. And I was just chilling around. This is still on the second day on VRChat. I went into Gaia Night and there was this small thingy that I found. They were adorable. They were like they were just chilling and then giving me that like soft serve, the ice cream or stuff like that, you know. And you know, I eventually, yeah, CT knows where this is going. See. Okay, so for context,
Spiced up. Wait, what?
Spiced up yet? Yeah. For context, Kafe was yeah. Yeah, right. See, yeah. I eventually, Kafu was my first VRChat crush. Oh god, it's. I think it's accurate to say crush, right?
Overall, yeah.
Yeah. So I brought Kafu to Cafe LeBlanc. So I'm liking this person. So let me bring him here to Cafe LeBlanc. And it's like, oh, yeah. At this time, I was still with my girlfriend, but again, she hasn't talked to me. I was the only one sending good night and good morning messages to her, so it feels like it might as well be over, right, between us. No, me and Kafu started talking around in the presentation room, which I can't really show screenshots of because it contains stuff. But after that, I just like started chilling some more, going to, oh man, these early avatars, man. The Hopo, that thing in the back, and on the that CT over there, that CT looking at.
I still rock Unity-chans every now and then.
Stuff. By stuff, I mean like at the time I was using my real name on VRChat. That's why I cannot show those. Because people called me by my real name.
Back then, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm not showing it. So yeah, Kitty Lover, hi, you know, the streamer say you're jerk ass. This was one of those club things. I was also like just chilling there. Oh my god, aliens and like blue guys. Oh dude, I swear the state of VRChat avatars back then was so rough. Right? So, you know, I was just chilling there as well, and then finding out new peeps hanging around in the hub. And then here's Jones right here. He's still active on VRChat. I saw him, I see him from time to time. And then I went to Cafe LeBlanc again, and there was like more people, and then oh, look at that. Who was that? Who is that with the Tenryu avatar? That's Ali right there. That's one of the friends that was one of the people that eventually like stuck with our friend group. Yeah. There's Ali. There's Misaka as well over there in the back, and on the cursed Unity-chan. And then yes, we got Sin, right? What the hell Sin's doing? See that one? I know Sin still goes on from time to time, so I see it on VRChat.
Mm-hmm.
Sin was the mute. Sin was basically our was basically the kid in the group, right? Always just chilling around, just the lost child that runs around. Yeah, RP-wise, Sin was the child that runs around doing random stuff. And then
take care, kitty lover.
Then yeah, Misaka, Cyndaquil, Ali start joining the group now. So now it's me, CT, Dark, Misaka, Cyndaquil, and then Ali. So now it's like, oh, the group's finally getting bigger, right? So I was still like running around VRChat, just going to random stuff. And then yeah, another person joined the the group. We got Nastal over here.
Talk with Nastal for a hot minute now.
You know Nastal, whenever he looks up, his mouth opens, right? Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was adorable. So Nastal was also a part of the group. Oh my god. And then after finally forming the group with Nastal with the others, oh, remember this? When I brought you guys to the world with the Miku playing the violin, I think Senbon Sakura. And then there was like this was one of the first activities we did as a group. The Cafe LeBlanc crew, so to say. CT's favorite co-worker here, Sayori Bad.
What in the cat?
What? Don't remember this?
Remember. No.
What? It's your favorite co-worker. You were always...
I
What?
I find that hard to believe it, Philip.
There's another nasty little pig with the mouth open.
Ah.
Yeah. I can't believe you don't remember that. Yes. Oh my god, there's so many photos in here, man. Oh, Shinoe. Shinoe eventually became like a one of those that I drop by on from time to time. Since I saw they were using a Konkole avatar like Shigure, I was like, oh, dang, I like this. And oh my god. Okay. So the context to this image was so funny. The context for this image was so funny. So I was standing in the hub, right? I finally logged back into VRChat. New day, new VRChat login. And what happened was that I was looking straight up. I was looking straight up, like, and I wasn't noticing like there was someone like right in front of me until I heard this thing say Oni-chan. This thing went Oni-chan on me, bro. Like, what the fuck? I looked down and this is what I saw. And then I just immediately freaked out. I just bailed the fuck out of there.
Went zoom.
And then Freyna came along. Freyna's still active. He still plays VRChat a lot. So
as of late, I've been seeing Freyna do RuneScape, I think.
Yeah, he does. Freyna became a member of our core group as well. And then we were toying around with this VRChat. We were toying around with these. We were toying around with the VRChat. You know when you were doing the whole like, oh, you can log into multiple instances of VRChat. Do you remember that?
Oh.
When there were like 10 Cyndaquils in like one room? So what you did is like you CMD'd. You open command prompt. And then when you do, you can go into the VRChat, you can go into the VRChat website and then log in there and then launch VRChat from the website. Then you can have like 10 of your avatars in the instance. And that was like we took a lot of like scary screenshots with that. I think we took a picture of like 5
I remember that avatar.
This one? You don't use this. I don't think this was you.
Yeah,
Was that
this
you?
was a public one. That was a public one. Yeah, I did use that.
That's you?
Yeah, that was back then. I remember this one.
Really? I thought that was a... No, I thought this guy was someone else. I remember it was a... something... Axolotl? No, Axolite. I think that was Axolite. You sure that's you?
I recognize it. I'm pretty sure I've worn that before. It's just gone now. I feel like that was me.
Huh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Cyndaquil's mom. Oh my god. Sin with the so we know Sin for with the flame blue Hoppo, man. That's what we know Sin for. This one too.
What the fuck?
What else are we looking at? There was this. Yeah, things were weird. But that was our group, right? We had like all these people and then we running around joining like worlds and that was it for like a good month.
Mm-hmm.
And then
those are the days.
Yeah, Meisaka with her tiny Yukari. Then we fast forward to well, I haven't talked about Kafu. But what happened was that... Didn't I confess to Kafu? And it was really awkward, was it? I don't remember much, CT. Was it an awkward confession or did it not like end up well?
It didn't end up well, but I believe when you did, I wasn't around at the time. I found out after the fact.
Yeah, I hate you for it, man. You're like, oh, no, because you were like, hey, Kyo, you and Kafu. You and Kafu, go talk. You were like a mediator. You were trying to mediate between us two, man. I hate you so much for that. Remember? I remember that, man. I remember that. You were trying to mediate us because the confession didn't go well. I was upset. Here's Kafu again. What?
Listen, you miss all the shots you don't take.
I'm definitely not showing that on stream, but I can show share screen.
My brother in Christ.
Yeah. But yeah, CT was like, oh, you two should talk. Like, damn it, CT. Oh yeah, you were too big.
Yep, I still have that.
Oh god, that is so...
That is still on my
TV.
account. Hey, I am not planning to get rid of it. That was a gift from Dark. I am not removing that.
Yeah, I remember. So...
I have...
Oh yeah, this context.
Man just got set flying.
He just got sent flying, got stuck, right? So yeah, we just started going through more VRChat worlds.
No.
What?
No,
oh my god.
Ain't no ET in this, no.
Oh my god, ACT. ACT.
Uh-huh. Man, dude.
Okay. So CT's on the left has 2B. Syndical's on the right has a Hopo 2B. Then in the back you got Freyna on the right, just between me and Dark. And then you have Ali behind me, and then Meisaka standing between me and yeah. And my sister. That was Rin at the time, Rinka. I was like, oh, should make you an avatar. You should be an admiral as well. So, oh man. What a time, man. What a time. This was Christmas, right?
Yes. This was our Christmas gathering.
Okay, I wanna confirm because my memory of this was hazy. After this, right? At around Christmas time, did I do anything stupid?
Yes.
Because of Kafu?
Yes.
Was it the thing?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I should tell chat. Maybe I should tell stream just so they can learn from my mistake. Don't do what I did. So I didn't say it until now, but this was the time that this was the time where I was so upset. I was extremely depressed. I could not control my emotions at this time. I was an emotional wreck, like an extremely huge emotional wreck. That I attempted to basically take my own life. So when I did that, and I realized I survived, I was in the hospital for quite a while because I was in critical condition as well at the time, and that was the point where like the heartbreak was just too much. I was young, I was stupid, I was like emotionally unstable. So when me and Kafu didn't work out, I did attempt to take my own life. And I believe I did it while I was online on VR chat.
Yes.
I remember it. There was an apartment world, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, that's what happened. I don't know. Just silent people were stopping me. All I remember, it was so hazy at the time, but I remember people were trying to stop me. I told them what I was doing, and I still did it. So yeah. Jeez.
And by the grace of the gods and his sister being far more stubborn than he, his life was spared that day.
That tree saved my life, man. Let me say. So yeah, it could have easily just ended there, but like, yeah, for some reason like the world was like, no, not today. So yeah, here I am. So yeah, after that, let's just move on from that like gloomy topic. We got the war of the cutes, right? We got Meisaka versus Mistel. You remember that? Freyna was trying to bring in someone named Mistel into the group, and then it was between Meisaka and Mistel. This was after now that I recovered. So let me see some interesting photos here. Ah, well.
Good old Kana.
Good old Kana. So was this after, right? Like I was still upset.
Mm-hmm.
And then you guys brought me in to talk to me on in like the great pug, and then there it is, Kana. He talked to me and said, why are you doing this? Why are you taking your own life? What? He was a stranger, correct? Like we didn't know him, but he just went up and heard the story and was like, hey, what's going on?
To a degree, me and Dark did interact with them
Before?
like twice before this
Okay.
encounter, but we didn't know them well, and at this point.
Yeah. I was just, again, emotionally unstable. I think this is why, like, CT, like, Vel, up to this point is like, oh, this dude has been through, like, all of my bullshits. Longer than anyone. I mean, look at this Uni-chan. You can tell how traumatized that Uni-chan is. Like, yeah, I'm stuck with this motherfucker for the next... Friends myself take their lives, so I notice to lose someone. Yeah. Yeah, it was, again, stupid of me and unfair to do this to CT and the others, especially doing it in front of them. That was, yeah, no. I don't know why I did what I did back then, but all I know is I was an emotionally unstable person, and yeah.
To this day, I still threaten him to clock him across the head whenever I see him in person.
Yeah. Good luck. So, I was like chilling out. After this I was trying to recover. Like I'm still like going through stuff, and then this chaos that was Cosblue. Oh, Cosblue. So Cosblue is also one of the few friends on VRChat that would drop in from time to time, but they weren't a permanent member of Cafe LeBlanc's crew.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Cosblue passed away 2 years ago due to a heart attack, I believe. So yeah, rest in peace. He definitely was a really good friend. He was like a brother to us. So we even held a memorial for him on VRChat. CT, I brought you to that cathedral world, right? To this memorial.
There were actually quite a few memorial worlds dedicated to him. But yes, he did take me to one.
So Cosblue dropped the portal and introduced me to one world. I think it's music switch time, if you know what I mean. Right?
Yes, sir.
It's music switch time. Yeah, so this was the CT era, right? Hold on, let me just this. This was the CT era. You guys can check the stream instead. And now we're moving on. Oh my god. Do I even still have that music? I do. So, is this the music? It is. Are you hearing this right now?
Hold on.
So now we're moving on to an era after the my stupid decision to like
attempt to end life.exe.
So what Cosblue did was that he dropped the portal while I was still recovering from all that. He said, you know what? We should go around and find new worlds. We should chill. And I'm like, okay, what world do you have in mind? And then he was like, I found a world while on VRChat, I was chilling the other day that you might like, and I'm like, okay. So he dropped the portal right here in this exact like screenshot. He dropped it like 5 minutes afterwards, and dang, this is where. Hey, I'm just saying, things were insane during this time. This was the whole like recovery period time. So now here we are. What is this? This is CN Village, yeah. Dude, I just can't.
Oh boy.
Hey yo, do you hear that in the distance? Yeah. It's like, this was the map. This is when the recovery was starting to happen. Like, I was starting to like, you know, oh yeah, I like this map. And then there's this doll in CN Village, this thing that like, oh, I have to protect this doll because, you know, village owner says so. So... Oh my god. Bro. Yo, Neo, we're Neo out here. He know what this is. Oh god.
Time to pipe up, big fella.
Right? So this is me. I made the new avatar. I was protecting this doll now. And, oh, who's this? We got a screenshot. So this is an old screenshot from CN Village. Look who isn't my friend yet. Look at this with the VR. Who is this? Who is this guy? Katsu. The cat. I wish Katsu was my friend. There's Katsu right there, right? And then after that, after CN Village and that stuff, there it is. I spent New Year's on VRChat, the end of December. And there it is. New year. I was like, yeah, this is going to be awesome.
You did turn off your screen share.
I did. Just look at the stream.
Gotcha.
Actually, would it be better? Okay, yeah, no. You're right.
Thinking that things were starting to look up. We're about to have go into a New Year's. It's gonna be nice. Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck, right? Why you thought I wasn't gonna be good? But yeah, after that, New Year's, it rolled around, and then here we go. I'm finally on CN Village. Now, this world I spent a lot of time with. Now, I called myself Teletha's guard because I called the small doll Teletha. That was also the name of the world creator. So, you know, some old friends also still joined. There were still Dark and Cosblue joining in. And, you know, from time to time, we would world hop outside of CN Village. Right now, what you guys are seeing is from an Ocarina of Time, I think, map thing that we all went to. And,
oh god, I remember this map.
Yeah.
This is the first map I got a warning for being loud at my apartment.
Ooh. Yeah. So, yeah, after that, like, I was guarding this doll, and then the world creator finally joined Teletha. I'm like, oh shit, it's the world creator. Right? It is Wind Waker, so I'm not Ocarina of Time. But yeah, I was in the world creator, and I saw Teletha. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna guard this doll. And then my name Teletha's guard. I was like, oh, here we go. And then Teletha was like the showrunner of everything. She was basically doing like VR stuff. So people, whenever Teletha dropped by on CN Village, it was insane. Like, oh, she has VR. Look at it. She's gonna show her new VR stuff and stuff like that. And I was like, oh. Met a couple of new people there, like Laylos and Mended. And I think at this time, the notorious Kiyoshi. What happened, CT?
Man caught the feels once
I
again.
caught the feels once again. I started having a crush for Telepa, and I'm like, no, not again. Like shit, right? Not again. I was like, not again. Oh no. Oh dear. So yeah, I was just like, oh, I think I confessed to Talitha early, which led to this hug right here and stuff like that. I even Aya even took a picture of this hug from his POV. Aya is the one in the back with the you see that skirt and those pair of legs back there. He took a picture of this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now this was also like January 4 was also the same time I met someone, but I did not capture their name. All I know is that I took a picture of like through his avatar, and this is all I have.
That's crazy.
I wonder. Okay, so for context, me and Ali, we were chilling in CN Village. It was me and Ali. We were chilling in front of the mirror. And then this Pikachu, there's a picture of me and Ali. So that Pikachu guy went up to us, and then CN Village was a hangout for Chinese people. So it's like this guy went up to us. This Pikachu. It was a small avatar at first. It wasn't a Pikachu. It was a small avatar, kind of like the similar avatar that Kafu used when we first met. And then this dude was like, "Nihao." I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like, oh no, another Chinese person. Because I was at the time I was trying to like make new friends, and it was hard to make friends with the Chinese people there because I could not understand them. We can't talk to each other. And then this motherfucker was like, what? What did he say?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I say anything.
This motherfucker was like, hey, I'm just fucking with you or something like that. So like, oh my god, this troll, dude. This Pikachu is Neo. This boy right here went up to us and yeah. Well, that's how I met Neo. It was on January 4th. January 4th, 2018. My first reaction was, damn, this boy has a deep voice. He must be like 25 or something. No, he was 16 at the time, I think.
It was 5 days before my birthday.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I was 15 because 2001. Yeah, I was 15, turning 16.
Oh dear. Yeah, I think I got surprised when I guessed your age. I said 25 something, and then you said 15.
I don't really
Yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, that deep voice, I thought, yeah, this is Neo. So this was also the same time where the Knuckles pandemic started happening.
The reign
And
of the Knuckles.
and because of it, this is the result. The the screen you're seeing right now is the cursed loading loop of January 2018. There were so many people trying to get on VRChat in January 2018 because of the Knuckles that the servers could not handle it. We were having issues logging in. You had to wait here. Just wait for it to log in. Once you load into the hub, it just keeps loading for like almost infinite. Until the game decided to give you a slot and like, yeah, you're in. Oh my god. That was painful. So many people going on VR. I bet you right now that most of the people who are on VRChat right now, who are veterans right now, joined in January in 2018 because that was where the influx of users came about. Now, if I go to Steam stats right now and go to VRChat, let me see the peak here. So if I go all time, right, here we go. So here. So, okay, I saw the Steam stats. So, in December 2017, VRChat has a user count of 6,433 average. In January, it went from 6,433 to 20,212. The player base doubled over the course of a month, tripled even, because Uganda had like 1,000 people in it. In instances of Uganda, there were 1,000.
For those that don't know what we're talking about,
Do you know the way?
Oh my fucking. Stop, CP, stop.
Hey, you hit me with PTSD yesterday. I'm hitting you with it today.
Sure, okay, alright, fair enough. So the Knuckles pandemic, when most people started joining VRChat, and that's how the game pretty much grew over time. And look at this guy! Look at this guy! So this is just me and Neona hanging out, just chilling and whatnot.
Wait, that was the avatar.
Yeah, you're doing the skidadoro skidodoro.
The small ass fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's Neo Saka. And then after this, I told Neo about Talitha. That's when I started dragging him into my shit. Welcome to my world. So
Har.
yeah, things happened. So I confessed to Talitha it wasn't working out. And Talitha said, I like you, but I like everyone. I'm like, oh, I just got friend zone. Shit, being the stupid ass, emotionally unstable person I was, still recovering from Kafu and my ex, I decided to do it again.
Round 2.
I made a world with a suicide note, basically. But it didn't happen. I didn't do it because there was one person who stopped me from doing it. The one person that stopped me from doing it was Cosblue. He was in that suicide world note with me. And he told me, bro, don't do this. Like, why? Why is it like, is this worth it? Like, is this worth like taking your life over? And not only that, but Misaka as well. I still remember the one thing that Misaka told me, like word by word. I still remember what Misaka told me. Why do you focus on the people that hurt you when the people that care about you, like us, are still here? Word by word, that was it. Why do you focus so much on the people that hurt you? I didn't know at the time, but that sentence probably still resonates until this day. Because it still applies to this day, right? This was it. This was the time Misaka told me that. I'm like, yeah. But regardless of that, it was still difficult because even if I didn't take my own life, I still had my heart condition to deal with. And that was what was going on. My heart condition started hurting a lot more. It was getting harder and harder to just like just stay on VR chat and deal with this. So I told my friends, and this is now the CN Village friends. This is probably the most like wholesome thing, because I remember this is like world peace right here, the screenshot. So Aya and Gigi, they're from mainland China, and Agaki's from Taiwan. If the Taiwanese and the Chinese can get along together in this world, what stops us from getting along in real life?
The government.
Like yeah. Because there was no borders in CN Village. Taiwanese, Chinese, Hong Kong, like everyone's welcome. Even though Agaki and his funny ass keep saying Taiwan number one. He keeps running around saying Taiwan number one, and then Gigi like, no, China number one. They were having fun. You know, there was no bad blood between them. It was just people chilling. Yeah, right? Screw politics, man. Let's get along. This can't be all... Like, if this is possible, right? So this is world peace right here. This was like... And then I remember Agaki, despite the small amount of English that he knows. This was before I was going to the hospital, correct? I was going to be gone for 1 week. Before I went to the hospital for 1 week, Agaki with her Aya and Gigi, and Agaki more specifically, told me one thing. It's hard for him to speak English, but he did say, "Hey, good luck. Please be better. We wait for you here." And then I asked, "Oh, you guys are gonna wait? Why?" And then Agaki said, because you're our friend." And then holy shit, man, I was like, huh. See, and that's when I realized, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I have, like, yeah, they are my friends. So for a week, I just was gone from VR chat. I was done. I was in the hospital, just like, oh, one day I'll get back and then we'll hang out on CN Village again. But for now, I'll let my sister take over. And she did. I believe she talked to you guys and hung out with you guys for a bit, updating me. And I was in the hospital when I got that call from my sister that Neo and my sister actually found out, hey, Talitha.
Oh, right.
So Neo was translating a bit, you know, I think it was with Gigi as well. Gigi told, I think, Rin and you. And then it's like, and then like Rin, and then my sister Rin, she was like, yeah, Kyo Nisa. Yeah. So Talitha, you know, he might not be the person you think he is. And I'm like, he? Don't you mean she? And then he's just like, he. Now, I was straight at the time. I was straight. So when I heard he, I was like, I tried to end my life over some dude, some guy? What the fuck? I was so upset. People in the group chat for CN Village was like making fun of me. It's like, brother Kyoshi, that is not the way. It was like a female. This is the way, the male symbol, right?
Yeah.
And like, oh my god, I fell in love with the dude. Yeah, that got me extremely upset. So the day I returned on January 19th, I met someone named Alosan.
So anyway,
Alos. Huh. Yeah, so the story with Alos was that Rin showed me this world, the shrine world, and she said, "Hey, you should visit the shrine world. It's pretty nice." And I said, "Okay, just to like chill out and stuff." So I did. On my day of the recovery, I got home from the hospital. I went to this world and was just chilling here in a public instance, and I went to grab water. I was just sitting here, you know, no one's around. I went to grab water. As soon as I got back, this is the first thing I saw. Alos staring at me. And, you know, I did eventually ask Alos, like, later on, like, hey, like, when we met, what happened? And then Alos was like, I was so nervous, I almost alt F4'd. Alos right here, where it was like 3 seconds away from alt F4'ing. But I eventually got back in time and said hi. Right? And there you go. So I met Alos. And then we were just chilling, you know. I'm like, oh yeah, this is nice. So I saw Momiji and like, oh, that's cute, Toho. Because I like Toho, like Momiji and stuff. So Alos eventually brought me to his world, which was, here it is, the comfy room. You see how empty it is, right? For people who know Alos, this room is now jam-packed with photos of like memories of everyone. But when I first met Alos, this room was blank. And this is it. This is the screenshot. There was nothing in it.
hey bro, what happened to the mute button?
What do you
Why it
mean?
looks so crusty?
Yeah.
Those are the days, bro.
Those are the days. Yeah, I brought Alos to CN Village, and then we met this guy named Totobi. And then after meeting Totobi, we hung out. I showed Alos and Totobi my the world I was making. There it is, Kyoshi right there. So this was the day I started using the Kyoshi IGN. So I left Teleta's guard, I left my old IGN, and then I started using Kyoshi. Why Kyoshi? Well, I won't give the context. But
Yoshi.
but yeah, I was like, oh, well, that's nice. So me and Alos, so I was like, we took this picture. And this was before the VRChat camera, so I had to log into my account on a multi-instance and then take a picture from that. It still worked. So we took this picture, and then like the next day, this was before I went. I was like, hey, all right, goodbye. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. The next day I got back because I gave Alos the picture through Discord. Alos invited me to comfy room. And then that was the first picture in that room. This is the first of many.
Oh yes.
So yeah, I was like, oh, that's adorable. Wow, I appreciate it. You know? It's just befriended Alos. He eventually moved the picture outside of the room, made it really big, and I don't know if this was intentional, but he eventually put lights on it that kind of shaped like a heart.
Damn.
I don't know if that was intentional. I never asked him about it. But yes, it was also the day we met Umyon. Hi, Umyon. I introduced
Yeah, Umyo.
Alice introduced me to the and then I got back to CN Village. I befriended both Katsu and Telta. We made peace with like whatever happened after. And then I introduced Alos to CT, Cynical and Dark, and yeah. I think CT, while I was still like hanging out with Katsu, Alos was hanging out with you guys, correct? Alos
Overall.
was with you guys while I was busy in CN Village doing my own stuff.
Yeah, the time you asked us to watch over them.
Yeah. That was also the time the Sakura Defense Force and the Loi Defense Force got formed. So the Sakura Defense Force is basically my group, and the Loi Defense Force was Dodokotsu's group. Yes, based on Neptunia, if people are asking, at least for Dodo's case. But yeah, that was fun having our own like little like clan and stuff. And yeah, during that I started hanging out more with this boy right here. Started hanging out more with this guy. With this guy, dude.
Who that is?
It's
Who
like,
that is?
who
don't know
that
who that
is?
is.
I don't know, man. It says Nuzuka on top. Is it cut out?
No, it don't show nothing. Oh no, that I don't see nothing.
You don't see nothing, bro? All right. My eyes must be playing tricks on me again, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Neo had this thing on his shoulder. He had a pet. Nathan said Neo
Yeah,
to the stream. So yeah, me and Alo started hanging out more again after this, and this photo. Why are we like ghosts in this photo? Yeah, this photo was the first group photo with everyone in it, like me. At least the Cafe LeBlanc and Alo. So I decided to bring it in, and that was it. It was at that time. I confessed to Alos. I'm like, hey, maybe liking guys ain't so bad. Oh, there it is. Did you hear that? He bent.
He bent.
He bent. He bent the. So that was when I realized, oh, I'm bi. I'm bi now. So yeah. Me and Alice were together for 3 years. Me and Alice were together 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 until late 2021. Everyone know what happened. So I'll not delve into that. We met Fallen Snow. While we were Asirin met Fallen Snow. And it's like, hey, look at this little kid. It's like, because Fallen was like spoken in a little girl's voice, but this dude was not a little girl at all. He was a 20-year-old British man who can do voice work. Right.
Yeah,
Virtual
Toronto.
Girls piloted by actual men does get you, yeah. But see, the thing with Alos was that it wasn't because of the avatar. I didn't like Alos because of the avatar, but his personality. The avatar wasn't my judge of character back at the time, so
It was just a bone.
I wasn't even a fan of Momiji from Toho. When I saw Alos, I just liked him because of his personality. He was kind. He was like he was chill. So I like So yeah, I just kind of got attracted to the personality instead of the avatar.
Mhm.
Which, yeah. So, the map that I was making, CN Village, this one, that was a work in progress. At this time, I was working really hard to finish it. And I did. I eventually finished it. So I was like, oh, okay, CN Village is done. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's finish the remaining stuff. And like, okay, there's done. That's done. Okay, so let's open this. Let's put the Sakura Defense Force logo there in the back, because the glory to Sakura Defense Force. And then Neo was there as well, testing the map with me.
Oh my god, that fucking avatar. Bro. I hate old Unity, bro. That shit was ass.
Yeah. So Neo was there. He was chilling with us, right? It was like, oh, there's Neo. So yeah,
Dead
Neo is dead as hell, dude. Here's another one. It's and here's another one, and with Katsu in the back.
One of the few times that Katsu was chilling in desktop.
Ants.
Yeah. Katsu, Neo is there. And then we move on to February now. And then, oh, there's Neo again. Look at this dude. Taking over. Jesus. So at this point, like, I was already almost finished with the JP Village. I was ready to, like, oh, it's public. Time to get this public. And I eventually got it public. And there you go. A lot of people visited. My map was visited by so many people. There were like 180 and like multiple instances that it eventually got into my map was pushed into like popular, right? See, I remember that. My map got pushed into popular, and I was so happy with that. Because, okay, let me tell you guys the process of making a VRChat map back then. Once you were done with a VRChat map, you had to submit the world ID to a Google form. And in that Google form, the VRChat developers and the staff themselves would visit your map personally and make sure that it ran properly, make sure that everything's like proper, like your shadows your light are baked. They made sure all of that was like working. And when they do, once the VRChat devs and the VRChat staff decided, oh, your map's good, your map becomes public. And oh my god, the waiting was so intense, because you could see a map status list where the VRChat devs would check maps one by one. You can see, oh, this map got public, this map got public. I saw my map in the waiting list. And then, oh, this map got public, this map got rejected because the lights weren't baked, this map got rejected because the file size was too high, this map was rejected because the optimization was bad. It was intense waiting for my world to be the next map that the devs will check. And once they checked it, 10 minutes later, it's public. JP Village Sakura went public, and there were so many people dropping by. My map got into trending, and after trending, it got into popular. And that was it. I was like, oh, finally all that work are done. And then just like chilling, meeting the new people. It felt so good. Like, oh, the map creator is here. What? I felt like a star. Oh, the map creators were really popular back then, because there were so few maps that when you saw a map creator, it's like, oh my god, it's the map creator. So I joined in one of the instances, and then people are like, oh, is that Kyoshi? This is the map creator, it's Kyoshi. It's like, whoa. Dude, I love that feeling. So yeah, just after that, just chill some more. This is, if you look closely,
Oh,
in this image,
The fuck?
okay, that's actually Neo right there. That
Ah.
that thing in front of me, the one that isn't SpongeBob, that's Neo. If you look
Hell
at
no, it ain't.
yeah, you sure about that?
What?
Okay, let me
No way.
let me okay, let me show let me just zoom in. Let me do CSI enhance this shit. There.
What the fuck?
That was Neo and Dodo.
I don't remember this shit.
Tots is.
Hello, it ain't, huh?
That ain't me, bro. That ain't me, bro.
Nah, that ain't me. That ain't me. I'm the cat right behind you.
No, that's Watson. But I don't know why his name wasn't appearing.
Exactly, that's me.
No, that's not you. So it was this time that me and Alo started like becoming a proper couple, just hanging out more. I was like, oh, you know, just chilling out more. Just I was the desktop guy. I was desktop so much, right? It's like, oh man, I'm like, I I have no VR. How do I do this? Yeah. Also, let me introduce you guys to Signeon. So, hi Signeon. You probably don't remember me, but I was your friend that you kind of forgot after you got popular on YouTube. So, Signeon was our friend. He was chill, you know. He was a VRChat streamer. He was a small time. He was small at the time, but he knew a couple of people in our friend group, and we decided to befriend him. Fast forward today, he now has like hundreds of thousands of subscribers on
Nope.
YouTube, and this guy doesn't remember me.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. He
He had to
switched.
yeah. He had to graduate.
Huh?
He graduated. When was that? Well, all I know is that Signeon has Rule 34. Anyway, I'm moving on.
Yes.
Alos and I started like,
Unit
getting
this year.
closer and closer. It's Cos Blue again. Rest in peace, Cos Blue. Oh my god. And then, February 10th. CT right here. This boy became okay. At the time, this was basically the At the time, this was a thing. There was a thing called VR chat marriages, and they were a thing, right?
Yes, they were.
Like, you can get married on VR chat, this roleplay marriage. And then I did. Me and Alice got married. The reception room in Sakura, in JP Village.
That was
And
the one
and yeah. So I was like, oh, here's a ring, and I did have a ring on my avatar. So we got married on VR chat, and you know, me and Alice were chilling some more. I eventually took a picture with Alice in Mimi's Valentine's world, and I submitted that picture, and Mimi added our picture in the avatar world. And like, oh, in our avatar test, we're like, oh my god, that was so adorable. There's a lot of other pictures as well from other people. And after that, like, I was like, oh man, I was like chilling with Alos, like enjoying our time together as like newlyweds. And then fast forward to like 10 days later, this photo. I remember the thing that Alos said in this photo. He said, "Do you want VR?" and Alos bought me VR after this. Then I started getting into VR. I graduated from desktop to VR. And we also were at Katsu and Talata's wedding.
Wasn't
This
I
was the second
the
wedding. This is the second wedding. Me and you were both the priests. And we were both presiding this marriage. Both you and me. You see, the gang, probably a really big group photo. There's Neo in the back floating. Got me and Alos. You got Kuwawa. Cos Blues right there. Dodo's right there. Like Sushi was there. Tawatakatsu in the front. I think CT was dying at this time. Was in the back. So yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't move for shit.
So now remember, these all happened within 3 months. December, January, and then February. And as much as I want to go through all the photos, I was on VRChat for a long time. March, April, May, June, just 2018. I have like a ton of VRChat stuff. So let me just TLDR the remainder of what happened. So yeah, there's too many. There's 10,000 photos. If we go through like most of it, it's gonna take a while. I mean, I've been talking about like the first 3 months for an hour and a half already. Imagine the next 56 months, right? And yes, I calculated. I've been playing VRChat for 59 months. I have 5,000, almost 6,000 hours in the game. And I have like hundreds of photos each month. So, yeah, no, this is gonna take forever. But let's fast forward a bit to basically, let me just TLDR you guys on what happened. So here's what happened, okay? Somewhere around March after this, Neo dipped.
Yeah, that was actually, yeah.
No, he was busy with school. I don't know what happened. What did happen?
I don't remember.
But yeah,
I forgot.
Neo was gone for a while. But we did talk from time to time, like every couple of months or so, just outside of VRChat, playing Rocket League and whatnot. And during that time, we slowly branched out of CN Village and stuff because people were finally going into school, into work. And after branching out, me and Alice joined the Kimono Friends community. And because we joined on Umyon and we met Zero Beat, who was a fox, who was a Kimono Friends fox, Silver Fox. And after that, we decided, oh, this is great. We saw a Grey Wolf dancing in one of the MMD dance worlds, and then we should be Kimono Friends. So we did. We went Kimono Friends, we went Grey Wolf, and then I formed the Wolf Pack in around August of that year. I love how
CT, bro.
So the Wolf Pack was formed after that, and we started getting more members, hundreds of members now. We got 100 plus members. Not a lot is active, but it was still like big enough. It was still a really big group that whenever we did Wolfpack meetups, CT always crashed.
Oof.
It was a pretty big group. It was a pretty big group, right? The amount of people in those Wolfpack meetups were like insane. So yeah, and then after that, like drama happened.
Basically,
what?
Lilith was asking about what the Wolfpack was.
It was our like Kimono Friends Wolf group. So there was this like in-game like storyline that was happening, the War of 82, the wolves versus the foxes, the defense pack, the peace treaty. There was its own entire story that lasted like a year and a half. So, but we'll fast forward from that. Drama happened in the wolf pack. A lot of like misunderstandings and shit, and like a lot of misunderstandings, lies, just like backstabbing. It was intense. It was so bad. The Wolfpack drama was so bad that my heart condition started getting worse and worse. It started getting worse and worse that we had to it caught the attention of an old friend of mine. And then when it caught the attention of this friend of mine, because I was like, I was like, oh, this was so bad. The Wolfpack drama was so bad. I need to get septal ablation. I need to go to Japan. I need to get my heart pumped with like alcohol to burn tissues. Was so bad. So Rin, at the time, my sister, she passed away on October 2018 due to complications from a car accident. And after that, someone else needed to take care of me. So Kimi was brought in during the Wolfpack days. Kimi was brought in and like, so what's going on? And then I explained to Kimi everything and like, okay. And then I believe Kimi joined the Wolfpack to just to update you guys on my situation. That was her only role there. But unfortunately, that it went more than that. Kimi got involved with the Wolfpack as well. And that in itself caused its own drama. But we'll look past that because after the Wolfpack, me and Alos were very inactive from VRChat, just avoiding the game pretty much, and we just hop on from time to time to just hang out. Alright, I can't enter. So after the Wolfpack, it was like, oh, Alos showed me something. Alos showed me, hey, there's this game coming out that we might like. It's a gacha game. It's called Arknights.
Oh boy.
This was in 2020, around December.
Begins.
Oh no! It was in 2019 December, and then it's like Arknights is in pre-registration. You wanna try it out when it comes out? And I'm like, sure. Was it the worst mistake of my life? No. Was it the best choice of my life? Maybe. But yeah, Arknights happened. So the game came out, and me and Alice were pretty much playing it from launch. She's like, oh, okay, this is cool, right? It's like,
A1 docs, right?
it's like, oh, Arknights, oh, this is cool. Let's go check out the stuff. Let's go check out the stuff here in Arknights. Oh, that's cool. We were playing it for like a couple of months, I think. Me and Alice were playing for a couple of months in Arknights, and from time to time, we would go on VRChat to do the Wolfpack meetups. CT knows this. We would still do those Wolfpack meetups, and over that, the Wolfpack started recovering. Yes, it was like we worked on getting the Wolfpack recovered. We pretty much took care of the drama. We removed the troublemakers and whatnot, and I said, hey CT. This was around March. I said, hey CT, I'm done with the wolf pack. It's on you now. So he is now the he now manages the wolf pack for me. He still does. He still does the meetups from time to time. So after leaving the wolf pack, what's that? Go on.
To the best of my ability.
Yeah, he's trying, and I appreciate it. The amount of like stuff that I put on these guys, that I put on these guys' shoulders. But yeah. After that, me and Alos said I was like Alos and me when Arknights release. You were like, who are you gonna reroll for? Like, and then Alice was like, I'm gonna roll for Lapland. I'm like, oh, Lapland, what's that? It's a white wolf. Oh, it's like Momiji. How about you? And I was thinking like, huh. I was looking through Arknights and at this point my wolf avatar on VRChat was black and red. So when I saw Arknights, I was like, what's this? Oh, that's a black and red wolf. Look. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. What's her name? Texas. Yeah. So, we thought, is there VRChat Arknights avatars? We found Texas somewhere around March. We found Texas's MMD model, and we ported it. And then I started using Texas. Now, Alos at the time, it was hard. It was hard to find the Lapland model, but we eventually found a Lapland model. An old friend of mine from the Wolfpack, Magnum. She had Lapland's model that was taken from a Chinese MMD group. The Chinese MMD group was basically locked to only MMD creators in China, but Magnum was a part of that, and Magnum said, yeah, I have Lapland. Here you go.
Lapland.
So when we got Lapland,
Magnum, the goat.
me and Alo started going as Lapland and Texas in VRChat. And that was it. The start of Arknights on VRChat. We're chilling, finding Arknights worlds. And eventually, we saw this map called Arknights Headquarters. It was basically the dorm, the control room. And we were chilling there because oh, this is a good world. Okay, so we saved the world as favorite. Oh, it's it was a good world. Let's save it. And then we went into CN. We're going to some CN stuff because the CN space worlds, and we were chilling there trying to find more Arknights because Arknights was more popular in China. So we were going to CN to find more Arknights avatars and like users. But while we were chilling there, I decided at the perfect time, at the perfect moment to check my world list. And then I called Alos. I said, hey Alos, check this. There's one person in Arknights, in the Arknights control room, in the Arknights headquarters. And when we joined, one person was there. Master 69.
Yes, the man itself.
But he eventually introduced himself as Jared. So,
Let's go, Jared.
So Exia, an Exia avatar, like perfect Exia. Hey yo, it's the three trading posts. It's the trading post series, right? Like Exia, Texas, and Lapland. There we go. We're chilling in the trading posts, whatever. And Jared, we were in the CN trying to find more Arknights. Jared and I and Alos were mute. We did not talk to each other for 3 days. But we did like communicate through like pens or like, just gestures and stuff. So we went into CN and we found one other in a person who's interested in Arknights who just started following us for no reason at all because he saw, oh, Arknights. So he just started following us and did not talk at all. And like, who are you? Mixler.
Of course.
That's how Mixler appeared. I see.
I was like, huh, you just started following us. Okay, hello. Nice to meet you. All right, you're with us. So yeah, Mixler joined. And then we were going to public worlds, you know, McDonald's on VRChat, just random like mirror worlds. And then I decided like in a rooftop world, it was like a video world on a rooftop. I decided to unmute for the first time in front of Jared, and I said, "Oh man, my head hurts." I think it was like, "Oh, my head hurts," and then Jared was like, Jared suddenly unmuted, like, "Yeah, you too," I think, and that was it. Jared and I started talking, and that's when I told Jared, like, oh, my story on VRChat. Oh, Sakura, Village Jai, Cafe LeBlanc, the Wolf Pack. And then I said, oh, see, here's my curse, Jared. I told Jared, here's my curse. Every friend group that I form eventually crumbles because of me. Or like eventually drifts apart. And then Jared said, hey, let's make this promise right now. I ain't bouncing. And you ain't bouncing. We're gonna be friends, and nothing's gonna stop that. We're not gonna separate from each other. Well, unfortunately, that curse still exists. I had to check up on a friend. Alright, Lilith, take care. Stay safe. Unfortunately, yeah. But before that, let's move on to more PL stuff. We formed Penguin Logistics, the group, because Exia, Texas, and Lapland. I'll not just form Penguin Logistics. Lapland is the weird member because Lapland isn't supposed to be PL, but. And I decided, oh, okay, so we were just hanging out in the Arknights headquarters, and then Jared started introducing his friends to ours. So now it's like, oh, okay, so this is Cheshire Cat, this is Robbie, this is Reese, and oh, hello, hi. And we all started hanging out. We went into the Katamari world, and then we saw, oh, there's more people in Arknights HQ, let's yoink them. So we were using Arknights HQ as like a mousetrap. Any person that goes there, we recruit into our group. And there were two people there, and they were speaking in Japanese. I was like, uh-oh. This is bad. Because, again, for people who know me, I get PTSD from that. So I was like, oh, yeah, oh, are you the world creator? No. And because this guy approached me, are you the world creator? Oh, no, because we want our avatars in here. Oh, no, I'm not. Even though I had the same name of the world creator, Texas. I'm like, oh, okay. So they introduced themselves. Yeah, I'm Arma. This is Hawk. Nice to meet you. Like, yeah, nice to meet you too. Hi. That's when I met Armadon and Hawk 2-0. And I was like, damn, this group is growing. Holy. So I'm like, okay, let me try. I told Alice, I'm gonna try to make a world for the Arknights. For our Arknights group. Because I made the world for the Wolf Pack. How about I make a world for Arknights? So I did. I made the Penguin Logistics warehouse, and there it is, our own group world. And then people started joining again. Hawk, we were friends, met a Sadie, and then eventually, me and the others were hanging out. Jared, like Cheshire Cat, whatever, or Coop, he's Coop. So we started hanging out, and then I got invited to PL by Hawk. I'm like, why is Hawk inviting me into the warehouse? I joined the warehouse, and there were like multiple cruises sitting around the PL table. And then, oh no, Hawk started chasing me. Hey, look, it's Texas. Kokodayon started chasing me all over the fucking warehouse. The dude was streaming and was trolling me. Damn you, Hawk. He still owes me for that therapy, by the way. I told him on stream, "Hey, you owe me for emotional damage therapy, emotional distress." And that's when I met the others from like Hawk's group. The other people from like Hawks started joining us as well. I think it was Ika and
Yep.
stuff. Frost actually.
Well, I wasn't really part of Hawk's group. It's just that I caught a lot of Hawk's streams and such
Mhm.
because I played Azure Lane at the time, so I watched his streams, and then you know he was talking about Arc Knights, and so I got on Arc Knights on day one as well, and it just really clicked for me because tower defense are a dime a dozen, but Arc Knights is it's I don't call it a tower defense.
Emotional damage.
Emotional, but yeah.
Find
So
that stream where he
I
hated you.
Hawk was part of the reason why I started getting on VRC more often. But it's usually if Hawk was on, I'd be on as well. So I was always interested in Arc Knights and stuff. So it's just like, hey, I've got this group of people that I know who are Arc Knights, focused. Would you be interested? And I was just like, I don't know. I mean, usually I just hang out with you guys. So you just drop the portal and there you go.
There you go.
Here's
Hello.
the guy with all the tanks.
Yeah. PL grew quickly in 2020.
Too quickly. Changed my mind.
And then your birthday, right? I was like,
Oh my god, that was way too nice. You didn't have to do that.
yeah, but I did it. I remember doing Christmas stuff for the Wolfpack. Like every Christmas, I would give like each Wolfpack member a present, which takes forever. But with yeah, your birthday, I was like, oh look, I was decided, oh, someone's birthday. Oh, I didn't know, and like, oh, let's do that. Happy birthday. So yeah, it was like Arc Knights was great. It was a big group that was basically just just chilling playing Arc Knights. We did some CC stuff. I would add like operator cubes, and then the CC maps would be updated every day. And then we would brainstorm strategies in the world and whatever. It was great. Then
Yo,
um,
you
what
wanna know something really funny about that raid?
what?
It was never supposed to happen. It only
Mhm.
happened because he was streaming a game and he ran out of content, so he was like, I'm going to hop in VRChat. It was like on the spot. If
Mhm.
it wasn't for that, I would have never met you probably.
Yeah. Oh, we probably might have still had because I still joined on Hawk and joined with and Hawk would join us from time to time. So eventually, I think still would have met.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, yeah. Anyway, 2020 to 2021 Arc Knights. We made our own server on Discord. We talked there. We basically salt there. Like, oh, I didn't get her shit. Right there, Lilith. Welcome back. And then more people started joining in. There was Shizuko, and then Egg, and then Sand, and then Kay joined as well, and then Granny, and Psychic 7, and just everyone. Just it was a huge group. Like,
Welcome back, yeah.
and then we were still in Penguin Logistics, and in February of 2021, I was able to move from a DSL connection to a fiber connection, so now my internet speeds are way more fast, and I'm like, yay! I'm not uploading at like 98 kilobytes per second anymore. And in May, I got a UTI. It was so bad, urinary tract infection. I was in pain for like a week. But after that, like, who is she? It's just a member of our group. But in May 2021, something happened. I don't know what happened, but something happened where I was like, hey, I should become a VTuber. And I don't know what happened there or why I decided that, but I was like, it'll be fun, right? Just stream and stuff. So I was just testing VTubing out. I said, and the funny part is that when I said I'm gonna try to VTube, I'm gonna try to stream, and I bet you that me being a VTuber is not gonna last for more than a week. Fast forward 1.5 years later.
Ouch.
Har.
Ouch. Ouch.
I said it was not gonna last for more than a week, right? Because the first games I streamed were Phasmophobia with CT, Dark, and Cynical, and the other boys. And then after Phasmophobia, I streamed Resident Evil 7. Those were the first 2 games I streamed. And Resident Evil 7 was when I met Suya, my first viewer, Suya. That isn't a friend, just a stranger that came across my channel. So Suya is the only one with the cute card. Suya is the only one who's allowed to call me cute without me getting upset, because he was my first viewer, he was my first supporter, and yeah, there.
You cute.
Shut up. So-
You can't hide what's inside.
Bitch.
All right, Bakugan, bitch.
I've known you longer, therefore I automatically have cute card privileges.
So yeah. Right. There we go. Yeah, so Suya was there. And this was the time I was still going. I wasn't using my Texas avatar anymore. I was more so using my VTuber avatar on VRChat, which was my first booth model as well. But outside of using VTube, instead of being a VTuber, I was also in VRChat with PL, and May was my debut. Was my Twitch only. I streamed on Twitch every 2 days on Twitch back in May 2021, and after that I did the ballsy. I told Alos, hey yo, check it out, hear me out, what if I stream every day? Huh, you're not gonna be able to do that. Like, there's no way. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm like a very bisa bahasa Inggris. You're Indonesian, I assume, based on what you said, but I only know how to speak English, yeah. But yeah, I was very lazy, so there was no way you can stream every day. You are the laziest person I know. I know. So there's no way that was gonna happen. So, but I did. I eventually tried to stream at Twitch every day, and it started becoming a pattern. It was hard at first, but I eventually got to it. And then another ballsy idea of mine happened in June. I said, yo, what if I stream on YouTube as well? It's like, what? Yeah, what if I stream on Twitch every day and then stream on YouTube every 2 days? How's that? They're like, are you crazy? There's no fucking way. Yes way. And I did. I debuted on YouTube on June. But before I debuted on YouTube, there was this one night I was streaming on Twitch as a VTuber, and something popped up. They're like, oh, I was playing Left 4 Dead, and then something popped up in chat, like, hey yo, you stream? I'm like, Neo? What the fuck? I haven't seen you in years. Is that Neo?
Wow.
What? Is that Neo? Dude, what the fuck? Because at this point, I haven't seen Neo for 2 years. Because this dude did check up on me eating.
The incident. The incident. I got the receipts.
Receipts. Receipts.
Okay, for context, me and Neo in 2019 played Rocket League. We were talking, and then after that, after our Rocket League session, I said, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna eat breakfast. I'll catch you later. Hey, bro, I'll eat breakfast. I'll catch you later." And Neo was like, "All right, eat well."
Radio silence.
And then it was silent for 2 years. I didn't go.
Usually, you know, someone goes to eat. They're like, okay, yeah, enjoy your food, bro. And they come back saying, "Oh, I'm finished eating." Usually, that's the second part to that conversation.
But nope, I was like, yeah. See ya. I did say catch you later. We did
Boy was eating good for 2 years.
Bruh.
So yeah, I pretty much didn't return for 2 years. Hey,
Terrible,
man.
terrible person.
You didn't ask how was my breakfast.
Oh, you didn't say you finished?
I mean, you could have messaged me a day after, like, damn, that's a long breakfast.
Hey, neither one of you thought about
Messaging the other
catching
person.
back up in that regard
Yeah,
at that point.
no,
That
so-
was all it was.
So 2 years, I think it was more than 2 years. It was May, I think, 2019. And we re-met in June, so maybe. So it was out for like 2 years, right?
In a month.
And then I was streaming Left 4 Dead, and I saw Neo in chat. Neo, what the hell? I haven't seen your name in a while. So I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, you should see VR chat. So yeah. So Neo, you decided to check my stream. You just saw me live, and I was like, oh, what?
I got a notification on my phone.
Oh, just Kyoshi is
What?
live.
Yeah,
It was that notification that got you to me.
yeah.
It's like, hey, yo, who this?
He's like, oh, I haven't seen this guy in a while. Let me check. So yeah, I dragged Neo back into VR chat. Well, no, I showed Neo VR chat like, hey, looks what changed, man. Like, man, and like, I introduced Neo to Penguin Logistics, and then I also showed him, oh, like VR, and then I think you decided at that point you were gonna get VR as well.
Yeah, like a month after, I think.
Yeah. So he did. And Neo was basically at that point was joining me on streams now. So on YouTube side of things, I would yoink him because whenever it's Twitch time, I think you're not available. I think I only yoinked you on YouTube time.
Your Twitch time was like 2 a.m. for me.
Yeah. So YouTube was like, oh, my YouTube debut stream was Warzone. Was Call of Duty Warzone. That was my YouTube live debut. I streamed Warzone because I've been streaming it on Twitch for a bit. So now it's like, oh, let's stream it on YouTube. So I brought Neo in with me on that stream, I think. And that's it. YouTube started becoming my main. Started streaming on YouTube every day, and then Twitch started like sidelining for a bit. But you know, it was equal for like several months. And then you know, on YouTube, I removed the dragon slowly started fading from YouTube. I was like, oh, you know what? What if I do 2 avatars? One on Twitch, one on YouTube. And then Twitch now has the dragon. And YouTube got the Neko. I know right now, looking at my channel right now, people like new visitors would be confused. Like, why do you have a cat logo? You don't have cat ears. Like, it says in your bio, you're a shape-shifting dragon, and you have a cat logo, and all I see is a soft boy with a halo. What is this? What kind of ride am I going through? And it's a long story.
Confusion.
Plot points are not lining up.
I already covered my tracks by saying I am a shapeshifter. So Twitch
Wow.
still keeps the dragon. Even today, like Twitch. So speaking of Twitch, I should stream Twitch tonight. So Twitch has the dragon, and YouTube has the cat, and that's why, yeah. So after debuting the Neko on YouTube, I was like, VTubing started becoming more and more like of a regular thing that I would do. So I did October. I was like, oh, my favorite is horror. So October I did horror month, with like Halloween themes and stuff. And then we started visiting VRChat horror worlds. And then November last year, 2021, I did a 24-hour charity stream. It was just one long 24-hour stream. It was with I think Coop was able to like accompany me for like most of it after he got home from work. So we did like GTFO and stuff, and we just played a lot of stuff during 24 hours.
I got on for GTFO for like one attempt, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately you can't see it, Midori, because I didn't know that YouTube does not save VODs longer than 11 hours. So yeah, you cannot watch last year's 24-hour stream, which is why this year I decided to split the 24-hour stream in 3 parts, because I knew YouTube was not going to save that VOD. So yeah, after the 24-hour stream November, I was out of it. I was so tired from the 24-hour stream. I was stressed out. I was so stressed out that during a VRChat meetup with friends, I lashed out at Coop. I let my emotions get to me. I got upset at him for something that's not his fault, because Coop was late to VRChat, and I was upset because of it. And I pretty much lashed out at him for it. And that's when it started falling apart. I didn't know at the time, but that wasn't the first time. Like, I didn't treat Penguin Logistics properly. Even before this, I was like pushing Jared away. Yes, Jared, the first person that we met as in Arc Nights, I started pushing him away. He had like a very high energy and was memeing a lot, and I wasn't a huge fan of that. I was more so on the serious side and just want to chill, and then Jared was like on the lighter side and want to have fun and just, play around on VRChat. So whenever Jared would join the world, I would avoid him because I did not like his energy at all, and people noticed that. I started pushing the same guy that said, hey, no bouncing. He didn't bounce. I just pushed him away. I was the one who was like bouncing whenever he joined. So there was already like drama stirring before like November. So that was what broke the camel's back when I lashed out at Coop. And then I realized I fucked up. Coop was like really upset at me and like, yeah, pretty much blocked me on Discord after that. And I was like, I really fucked up. So I decided to tell PL, hey, let's talk tomorrow. I wanna like apologize and stuff. And I called the entirety of PL and including Neo
I was
as
at work
well.
that day, and that sucked.
Yeah, so I did that, and I also streamed. I told chat, hey, I'm sorry, I'm gonna need your help. Like, my friend group is falling apart, and all I have now is me as a VTuber. Like, my chat, my community on YouTube and Twitch. And the couple of friends that did stay is like, I messaged Neo. I said, hey, things are about to go down. and I think Neo noticed, so he was there. And during that November, I talked to PL the problems. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, okay, everyone forgave me except for Coop. He said was unforgivable what I did, and he's not sure if he can forgive me, and he just left. And during that day, I got a message from an old friend, Katsu. I haven't heard from Katsu since 2018, and we also fell apart because we got into an argument as well, and just did not talk to each other. Katsu hated me, as far as I'm concerned. But he did message me at the exact date that everything was happening, and he said, hey, you want to hang out? I'm like, it's crazy. I just lost a friend group, but I regained a friend that I haven't seen in 2 years. And then I told Alos, we were in a Discord call, hey, you know, like, at least we still have each other. Like, if you had left me as well, I don't know what I'd do. When we got off VRChat, Alos told me, hey, we should talk. I think we should break up. And I said, oh. I told Alos, can we still be friends at least? Talk and stuff? And Alos said, I don't know. I'm not comfortable with that. Like, can I at least greet happy birthday or Merry Christmas whenever? And Alos said, I don't know. At that point, Alos also cut contact. Midori got night botted.
He forgot he can't do more than 3.
So, yeah. Alos was gone. Coop was gone. PL broke apart. And I told Neo, bro, like, I just lost a lot, and you and Stream and a couple of other people are the only friends I have. So, you know, is it all right if, like, we spend more time or whatever? And then Neo said, like, hey, hey, bro, I've known you longer than these people. We've been through a lot, so of course, yeah. So Neo stuck with me. CT stuck with me because, you know, and several others from PL who forgave me and still want to come into contact with me eventually migrated into gummies. So PL broke apart, but I still got Stream to do. I didn't let it affect me, so I was like, you know what, time to go back to work. Time to stream and like, yeah. But it was horrible. I was trying to recover at the time. I was recovering, and I had a lot of people help me recover. There was Dark, there was Ninja, Wrong guy eventually joined in as well after the whole thing because Wrong was there when I did the talk with PL. Wrong was there when I did the talk with PL, but he decided, okay, just gotta join Gummies as well. So the people that are here now in Gummies is still here. Save for a few. But yeah. Yeah, I was going through so much. It was horrible. November 2020, I got COVID. It was horrible. Yeah, I did not know how to feel about that. I felt like I was gonna die. And November 2021, I lost my friends. So November has always been cursed for me. But you know, the funny part is it's November right now, and what happened this month? Well, I don't know. I think it's good that nothing happened that was bad. That was bad, okay? That had like a lasting impact. But yeah,
Things happen. They're not.
it was just a viewer, and yeah, Ninja, yeah. And you know, you guys were there. You were helping me with Dark, everyone, like Neo, Arknell. You were I was going through a lot. My streams were always like I was doing journal entries, like how I felt. I was pretty much letting it all out on stream. I sounded like shit. If you guys go to my channel right now and go through my VODs for the duration of November 2021, you guys would notice my voice sounded so terrible. It sounded so bad. I was so depressed extremely that it was very obvious. So if you guys go back to my VODs from November, yeah, you would hear it. You would definitely hear it. It didn't start getting better until like mid-December. You know, when I started to change my Neko avatar into a white hoodie instead of like the white shirt. I went into the white hoodie with glasses. It started getting better once I started playing Halo Infinite, right? And Forza Horizon 5. I remember Dark gifted me Forza Horizon 5. And I was using that to distract myself, you know, distracting with Forza Horizon, Halo Infinite, Fantasy Star Online 2, yeah. Just this.
Spending Christmas with us.
No!
You cannot escape.
When are we going back to Halo, by the way?
I have Halo recently installed because of the winter update, so we'll see.
I
So-
know. I want to do co-op.
I don't
That's
own
money,
the
bro.
campaign, bro.
What? It's on sale, gamers.
What game?
Halo
Campaign
Infinite.
for Halo. It's on sale.
Ah.
Get it
No.
for 30 instead of 60.
30?
Damn,
Not a
bro,
great-
30.
It's not a
30
great
kinda hefty,
compromise,
bro.
but at
Ha.
least you're not overpaying.
That's what that price should have been from the get go.
It's $25 here in the Philippines. But yeah,
That.
so yeah, December, and then basically the early days of January 2022, I was having a hard time going on VRChat. I basically won 770 trade. I was so depressed at what happened. I just lost my partner, my best friend, my group. That it's me, Ultimate. I was so depressed that I went on VRChat, started hanging out with random people, and started having one night stands with them. I was in such a low point in my life that I basically emergenced. I became like, I used sex basically as an outlet, as a way to distract myself. So I did that with random people on VRChat. It was horrible. What have I gotten myself into? I devolved into this person who's just going up to random people to just cheer myself up. It was really, really bad. I wasn't myself. I was in such a low point. But eventually, I got out of it. And it was extremely horrible, Taranja. It felt like I wasn't myself. Like, the only thing I could think of was, like, distracting myself, and that was it. I was going up to random people, meeting new people to just, yeah, do it, but on VRC. And I was hurting myself more and more by doing that, because eventually I realized I don't just want to have sex with people, I also want to love someone. So yeah, that is horrible. I got out of that eventually, and VRChat, I just started going on VRChat less and less because of it. It was more, I was busy with streams, I'm busy with streams. I need to think of games. I decided to stream on YouTube every day, stream on Twitch every 2 days. Well, now it's like stream on Twitch whenever the fuck I want. But yeah, that was it. Just distract myself, keep streaming, just keep going, keep doing this. This was the best way to distract myself, streaming. So I did. And then you know, in somewhere around like February, I think, or March, I debuted my Life 2D. And
Yakuza.
then yeah, and then there it is. I moved on. I even and my manager Hana, which was Hana actually was there with me since like the June like YouTube debut. So yeah, you know, we were all like, okay, everyone was there. Kimi, Hana, the guys from Gummies, and starting to recover bit by bit. But Arc Knights left such a foul taste in my mouth because I was left alone. I realized that everyone else in PL was hanging out with each other except me. And that's when I started ignoring Arc Knights. But November 2021, when it did happen, the first game that I streamed after the whole like drama was, surprisingly enough, it was also the release day for Blue Archive Global. So I played Blue Archive Global immediately after the drama happened. And it helped. It was one of those distractions. I was like, I moved away from Arc Knights to Blue Archive because of it. And yeah, I just avoided Arc Knights, which sucked because I was really looking forward to the Near Light event. That was around the month that Near Light was about to go live, and I wanted to get Neural the Radiant Knight. And I saw the PVs, like me, Alos, and Coop, and everyone else was excited for that. But the drama happened, so I was the only one who wasn't able to do it.
Was Near Light really that long ago?
It was
It
exactly
feels
when
like
you're
Near
alive.
Light was really.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like seriously.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
It feels like it was only like this February.
It might be because I think Near Light was had the Chinese trailer. Maybe it was CN. Maybe CN got Near Light at the time.
CN. I think that might have been CN because, like, I swear, Near Light was one of, because the Still to Fed and East was like, I think it was only 3 or 4 months after Near Light.
Mm.
It was like the next major afterwards, because like it was Near Light, then we had Chapter 9, and then it was Still to Feta. So that's like 3-4 months, I think.
I see. Well, regardless, I missed Near Light, so
So did I.
I pretty much just
Didn't
stopped
come
Arc
back
Knights in
until
November.
I didn't come back until I came back for Saleach, then left, and then I came back for Horn, and now I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
back.
so what was it? Voided Arc Knights, because yeah, what happened? So yeah, as you guys can see, VRChat, my VRChat groups or friend groups don't really last that long. Mostly my fault. So, and I'll tell you why. I'll give you guys reasons. Cafe LeBlanc, it kind of fell apart because I stopped hanging out with Cafe LeBlanc. I realized there was something about it. Like I was, if CT can confirm, I was pretty much like the captain of that ship. Whenever we did something, I was always the one to like suggest what we should do. I was pretty much the leader of the group. I told everyone, I planned things out, activities for everyone. But when I left, I think Cafe LeBlanc fell apart and people started doing their own thing. And then CN Village, to be fair, CN Village wasn't really my fault. It was more like everyone lives starting getting in the way. And yeah, I just decided to branch out from that. CN Village and Cafe LeBlanc were like, the peaceful, like moving on from them, just going on to do other stuff. The Wolf Pack was my fault as well. I I basically just fueled the drama over there. I was the center point I was one of the center points of the drama there, to the point where because of my actions, 100 people left, and I couldn't handle it, so I just gave it to CT. The Wolfpack's still going strong today. CT made sure of that, and I did visit the last meetup, and yeah, everyone's doing pretty good. And then
That's
Arc
probably
Knight,
the most people we've had in a while.
yeah,
As I think about it as well.
Arc Knight's my fault as well. It started with me pushing Jared away throughout the duration of those months, and then it ended with me like lashing out at Coop. So at the end of the day, I pretty much it was all just me. It was my reason for my friend groups like falling apart. I just and that's the scary part, because nothing has showed me otherwise that it won't happen again. Like, oh, how about PL? About PL, right? You saw PL and then it's like, oh, I thought this was gonna be it. But no. It lasted for a year and a half. Now we have Gummies. Gummies is now a year and a half too, as well. So, what's gonna cause it?
Well, nothing's happened yet. So let's knock on that wood.
Well, let's not sugarcoat
I
it.
better hear knocking.
Let's not sugarcoat it.
you.
Wait, hold on. There are stuff happening, but it's not my fault this time.
Wait, there is?
People in Gummies seem to misunderstand each other. There seems to be a bit of mistrust. There seems to be
I've missed something. I've been gone for too long.
It's like, guys, come on.
Let's not out anyone right now.
Yeah,
obviously.
I know. It's like, guys, come on, man. It's like, oh, it's just stop. Right? I know you guys know who you are. There's to be fair, there's only like 2 people or one person. Oh, one person. But you guys know who you are. Well, I don't want anyone leaving Gummies, alright? Except maybe Iko when I broke up with him. Not anymore. But no. It's a long story, but it's good now. We're good now. Me and Ika's good. Right? Yeah. So
I was gonna say he's in the call, gamer.
So no, just stop, all right? Don't go being like, oh, damn, I'm gonna take a break from Gummies. I'm stressed out because of this person. Don't do that, okay? You're not allowed to spend time on your own. If you have problems, you talk with us. You don't spend time on your own. Talk to us.
Goodbye.
That's why we're here. Don't keep to yourself, all right? You know who you are. You're watching the stream right now. Hell, you're in the voice chat. Oh,
Hey,
don't
calling me out.
don't
Ouch.
don't no, not you. Don't go. Don't be taking no breaks because you upset. Because you go don't. We're here. We exist. We're your friends. Talk to us. Okay? No running away. No hiding. No taking a break from us for like a day because you upset. No, you're stuck with us. I'm not letting this group fucking fade away.
Yonder, eh?
No, I'm not letting this group fade away. Don't you dare leave on a sour note. Stop that. Get some help from us. We're your friends. So yeah.
Just casual yandere right there. Don't worry, everything's fine. It's all in your head.
There is no war in Boston, say.
Tiananmen Square does not exist. It's all a metamorphical scheme.
I'm gonna just call out on gummies.
Bruh.
I've been attacked.
As soon as I started seeing that Kiyoshi is typing, I was like, yeah. He's gonna call them out. Yeah.
Oh no.
No! Alright? No more of this. We're friends. You gotta stick together. No going on your own. This is coming from me, Mr. Depresso. I wanna be left alone. Anyway.
I'm gonna run away from my problems.
Got him.
Where's your mom at?
For ong.
And you too, Neo.
On God.
What did I do?
Don't think you're safe
Yes.
from this. Huh? You're like, oh,
Yeah.
but for the past couple of weeks, I've been upset, right? Neo hasn't been joining VC. I asked Neo, hey, yo, I haven't seen you in a while, bro. What's going on? Is it,
Holmes.
I just like listening to music on my own. Don't want to deal with people. Is that a serious answer? Like, man, I don't want you to leave, Neo. You're stuck here, bitch.
Hey,
I
yo,
just
what
want
about
to
me?
listen to music, bro.
I like listening to music on my own. Am
You-
I gonna get flamed?
You've been here for a long time, Neo. You ain't about to fucking breakfast me as well. So no. You got more active in the gummies. That's all I ask. No one just if you guys are
being
if you guys busy, that's understandable. You know, you go like, hey, I got some homework to do. I got some family plans, you know. We going to visit my uncle and aunt or my grandparents in this state, you know. We be gone for a couple of weeks. That's fine.
can't believe it. I'm being gaslit.
Just give the notice in advance. Give notice in advance. I don't get upset if you tell in advance. You know, if you just suddenly disappear, I start thinking things. My brain starts being, hey yo, Kyoshi, you doing some shit again. Your friend hasn't been here for a while. It's your fault. And I can't stop thinking that. Right? So unless you tell me otherwise, I'ma blame myself when people aren't here. When people are inactive. Okay? Because did I do something? Did I fuck up? So
This is
tell
the
me.
office, or this is the Chili's.
So tell me in
Or this is
advance.
the Chili's.
So tell me in advance, like, hey man, you know, before you start blaming yourself because I haven't joined VC in like 3 days, I'm at the grandparents' house, or I'm busy with schoolwork. All right, cool, we be good on that. Okay, because my brain hates me. It wants me
It
to blame
really do.
myself. It wants me to blame myself. And I got traumatized. Anytime something bad happens, I immediately blame myself.
He really do.
Because so far, that's the case. It is my fault. PL, Wolfpack, and stuff, it's always been my fault. So of course, I can't help but to blame myself. Because nothing has showed me otherwise. So please, no leaving.
Es cuando fue con chocolatito.
If you want to leave,
Por favor.
there is a $300 termination fee.
What in the
My PayPal is in my description. Just say, hey yo, Kyo, I'ma leave. Here's $300. Alright, get out of here.
This goofy
Just kidding. Okay. But nah, I love you guys. I love gummies. You guys have been great so far. Love playing with you guys and just chilling.
So far.
What do you mean, bro? And yes, I do know that I removed Frost from Gummies or Guardians, the main channel. Because of you know, he kind of called us out. He kind of told Coop, hey Coop, this happening right here. And like, oh no, I don't trust him.
How dare-
I don't trust him no more.
Hey, yo. You were slandering someone who is still a friend of mine. I ain't gonna take that, sir.
Yeah,
We're past that now, though. We're past it.
oh, definitely way past it, but I still don't forgive you. Just kidding.
Well, too bad. I won't apologize either. How about them apples?
How about the
I
people who
won't
slander
apologize.
me? How about the other people in PL who's slandering me? That you gonna defend me from that as well? Nah.
Yes, and I did.
You did.
Bro, I had an entire conversation with Arma, and I was just like, "Did that really happen?" Is this like, I was like, hmm. And let me tell you, trying to get a hold of Arma nowadays, fucking impossible.
Oh, he
I
was
saw him the
online
other day.
yesterday. Yeah.
He's been online.
Heavy,
He was
yes,
playing
yeah.
PUBG. It's just impossible to get a hold of him now. It feels.
I talked to him.
Hello, John D.
How would I say hi the next time you talk to him? Damn it! I miss him. He was one of the reasons why I really stuck around. I mean, hell, he's the one who made my avatar, the red one.
I got lucky. I ran into him last week.
Son of a bitch.
Everybody's seeing him except for Frost.
I wanted to talk to him, but it was so awkward. I didn't know if I should.
Oh, bro, it can be really awkward with Arma. I've talked with him, and trust me, he holds grudges. He's like, it was when I came back after PL broke up, and I asked what the hell happened. He went off on Kimi, and I'm just like, yo, chill. What the fuck? That was just really awkward to just suddenly be laid into, and I was like, hey yo. I still want to hang out with him.
I bet he went off on me as well.
No.
He was upset with you, but not as much as he was upset with Kimi.
By that
So,
extension,
that-
he was also upset with Wrong. Like I know about a couple of that parts.
Was he?
He is.
Was that the reason as to what happened?
Mm-hmm.
This is news to me.
At the end of the day,
Wrong being Mr. Steal Your Girl out here.
Hey, don't say that.
Oh.
Hey, that's not what happened. But yeah,
Anyways,
I don't know. That's the thing. Like, you thought that that I would be blocked
I mean,
and
hey,
unfriended. That I would
I
be
had a
blocked
lot
and
of pieces
unfriended
to pick
by Arma. We thought I would be blocked and unfriended by Arma, but no, he hasn't. Which is funny because he did it for Kimi and Rao. Why hasn't he done it for me? You thought he'd hate me too, right?
Because you're not Kimi and Wrong.
But I was also like a huge part of the issue, wasn't I? So I don't know.
I don't think you were at all.
Because I was trying to help him with Kimi and then I wasn't able to, so I don't know. What are your favorite colors? Red. And light blue. Anyway.
Philip. you can change
red.
to blue and white, but red will always be there, lurking.
That's why my Halo is
secondary
red.
maybe the secondary is
Hero.
temporary.
The red will
Primary is
come.
forever.
But yeah, no, it wasn't
Forever.
again for us, it wasn't Wrong's fault. Kimi just kinda went in and she was also going through her own stuff, so it was more like, oh,
Kimi,
like,
by
Kimi-
the way. I haven't
Kimi's-
seen them in a while.
she's busy. Well, when is she not? But she's fine. She's doing fine. Like, she's just busy with work and stuff. So rarely talks.
Making the money.
I mean, you know how much Kimi spends on Arc Knights, man. We know
It's
her.
disgusting.
We know her as the Leviathan. We already know her spending habits.
I still remember the bet that was made, and she's like, if you make... Because I remember at the time that Fall Guys had first come out, she was going by Liscar, and the bet was, if I made a decent-looking Liscar picture, mind you, I am nothing of an artist, like, I am dog shit. And they're
Mhm.
like, okay, what do you want Listener to be doing? He's like, I don't know, sitting. I'm like, will sitting on a crate do? And she's like, yeah. Because I guess it was good enough.
She bought you the game,
I
right?
still have that picture yeah, she got me Fall Guys. I still think I
Yeah.
have that picture somewhere. And when in doubt, I probably could just
Name
go into
my
the history
number
of
of
PL.
friends. Okay, if we're adding my my Facebook friends and my VR chat friends, it's around 1,000 something.
Oh,
You know Facebook.
jeez.
You know Facebook ain't real.
Yeah, it's not real.
Facebook doesn't exist.
You know, I just checked my Facebook account the other day. I had like 666 friends, which scared me.
My
Oh, yeah.
25K collector.
Zuckerberg
Why
is a
this not?
scam.
Why is this not working?
I deleted my Facebook account a
But-
long time
But the
ago.
number of friends I actually talked to, they're on like, I could count it on like, on both of my hands, or like 10 or so.
Oh, it's because it's not actually in there. Duh.
But yeah, yes, yeah, we'll skip that. Anyway, that was the story of VR chat. Hello.
Moving on.
I'm now a photographer on VR chat. I now take pictures, random pictures. For anyone who wants to see my Twitter for my photography,
Flatter.
why did I say it like that? Would you guys like to
Insta
follow me
tweet.
on Twitter?
As-
Look,
Because I take my VR chat photos.
I take
We took a
myself
lot of-
seriously.
I was.
We did.
What
this
do you
man made
wish?
me-
What do you wish your name was, Jeff?
My name Jeff.
Yeah, because of that. Maybe Calvin.
No, no, you don't. No, you
Oh,
don't. No, you don't. You don't.
Imagine
You
calling.
do not.
Imagine calling me Calvin.
You don't want
No.
that.
I'd rather not. I
You
go.
don't want that. Coming from a Calvin, you don't want that.
Line.
Hey, yo, name reveal. Name reveal.
That's
Listen.
on my page on my Twitch. And what the fuck you mean reveal?
I don't check people's profiles.
Sounds like an issue. That sounds like a skill issue, big fella.
Neo is still a cool
Well,
name.
man, it's almost like I prefer
What?
privacy.
You're Neo, man. It's a cool name. Wow!
Wow.
Why
Oh,
Neo
oh
only
my
one with
God.
a
Oh.
cool name?
Hey, yo,
He is, as they say, built different.
hold on.
Alternatively assembled.
How about you,
Bill?
Paolo? Okay.
I'm
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. what I'm talking about.
Doogly beat.
hey, yo.
What are you doogly beat?
I don't know that guy.
Lord have mercy.
We'll get wrong in here. Check the stream chat,
Ooh.
AKA
not the YouTube
dollar.
stream chat. Though.
AKA pastor offering.
What is
Yo.
your favorite song? Baby Shark. I honestly don't know.
Do.
It's honestly my favorite song right now that I've been listening to would have to be Mikanse's Stride. This is the second opening to Yoka. Neo McDonald's. Sing it. No. Not now.
He's a very interesting individual. Also, the chat is surprisingly up to date today.
Why would you say that?
You jinxed it. Good job. Thank you.
How can you? Damn it!
How could you, CT? How could you?
I didn't think fast enough. I could not stop myself.
Do you realize what you have done?
Ah!
Well, this chat's gonna be
Do you
cursed
have-
for the next week.
Congratulations.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, for us, if you ever want to join on streams again, just tell me.
I always want to join on streams. I'm usually done by 11 o'clock at night, so it's just a matter of whether you all are still going.
11 EST. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, stream starts at
11
9 to
EST
11.
Stream stops.
Yeah, unless it's an
usually
extended
I'll go
stream.
for 2 hours.
I mean, depends, right? If it's a
Yeah.
Saturday, how's Saturdays? Because Sundays are just
Saturdays, I still.
Oh, you still work at
My,
Saturdays?
my nights are long
Ooh.
I see.
unless I've got work early in the morning.
All right.
If I don't have work at between the hours of 7 a.m. to 10, I'm usually up late. But
I
like
see,
I've
I
gone
see.
to bed at like 4 in the morning for an 11 o'clock shift. Not the greatest idea, but I've done it.
If Kyo has the feeling to sing, then sometimes he sings on his own accord. And that's also sometimes fairly often. So stick around often enough, then you might catch Kyo dropping some verses every now and then.
Yeah.
Bars.
All right.
Flames.
Ah,
I
that's the wrong.
can
frame rate.
rap.
Vibe check.
Loading.
Yeah. That's it. I can rap. Yeah, I can. You know, I can sing like half of like Rap God.
Can put out them verses.
Full tempo. Let's hear some bars. All right, let's do this. Let's do start first. Okay.
I know where this is going.
Yo,
This is gonna go great.
yo, CT, cover me up here. Yeah, yo.
Fuck
I spell here wrong. I double say. Yeah, no. But yeah, thank you guys for chilling.
Let's go.
3-hour stream. I think I just noticed that shit.
It is, yeah.
Yup.
Very fun.
It was a good reminiscence stream.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so after this stream I will be just chilling for now, boys. Also I won't be on VC. I will go back at around like 3 a.m. EST. I'm just gonna go buy dog food because the Corin is hungers. Hey, yo, what are you looking at?
He's
Consume.
hungry.
The dog is hungry, and I also need
Oh,
to
sweet.
get more like flea powder for him because he's been itching again. But yeah.
Your boy finna be
Poor doggo.
slumber.
Yeah, I'ma do some groceries. It's a Monday. But yeah. Hey, thank you guys. It was fun reminiscing. You too, Frost. Thanks. It was fun chilling.
Let's go.
You're
Glad I could stop by.
Simulator 6
Oh.
2.0 soon.
damn. What the fuck? CT just left already.
Just dip.
Somehow.
Dang,
Right.
bro. He really was only here that long. Can't believe it.
God.
What is the elephant mark to?
Live stream.
Bye. I'll see you guys later.
Bye,
Also, good
Jack.
night, Neo. You be sleep when I return.
Yeah.
Good night. I'll
I
see you
will be
tomorrow.
asleep. I will
Scarlet
be
and
asleep when
Violet.
you return, most likely to.
Yeah, Scarlet and Violet co-op
And then
with
we gotta
Neo
preload.
tomorrow.
Preload.
Hey, yo, what about me?
Yeah.
What about me?
It's
You
the
got it?
emulator version, Frost, not
Oh,
the
yes,
Switch version.
PC version.
Neo doesn't have a Switch, so we're doing the emulator version.
Stop.
Hey, come on, man. Can't
I mean-
afford a Switch.
All right,
Dude,
if you
I'm
don't
broke.
install the 60 FPS mod that was just released today, y'all cringe.
It was just released today? Oh, gotta have to check it
Apparently.
out. Well, we'll
That's
check it out
like
later,
bullshit.
Neo. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
check it out tomorrow when you wake up. Alright. Bye, boys. I also tell
Bye.
Koto to join. He hasn't been joining you. Is he busy? Hey, Koto, you listening to me, Mr. Co-Manager? If you're busy, just but yeah, I'll see you in BC. Yeah,
Bye.
boys. Bye.
Later,
Remember-
nerd.
Remember
You're a
how-
nerd.
Whoa.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for dropping by. It's not gonna help you, CT. No, it's not. The 60 FPS patch are for people who have better PCs that can run it at 60. So yeah. But after tomorrow we'll have Need for Speed Unbound. So cool. And with that said, thank you guys so much for dropping by. It was nice reminiscing about VR chat, and you know, for anyone who wants to follow my Twitter, my VR chat photos, like I'm gonna link it here. Because I'm a VR chat photographer now. I've been doing that recently, so just check it out there on in chat. But yeah, thank you guys so much for dropping by. You guys are awesome. Ikazuchi-san, Kotochi, Rongai, Neo, Paxton Easley, Frostburn Phoenix, Shin Mascariola, Leo, CT Animator, Taranja, Wolf Hazard, Onegai, Gunter Green, The Kitty Lover, Midori, Channel, Nathan PVZ, The Great Dinosaur, Lilith VR Queen, Nathan again? DK, list Nathan's name twice. It's me, Ultimate, and Jan V. Sankar. Take care, stay safe, mite kurete arigato danyamu, tatsuki ne, I'll be kind to each other, love you all. And learn from my mistakes. Be kind to your friend group. Enjoy the rest of your times. Bye-bye. CT, you cursed it, CT, you cursed it. It didn't update on the Neko stream end card, man.